All right, everybody. We got some cool stuff here. We got another monster we're about to be making to add to the team from Evolutions, these Team of the Year Evolutions. We got to finish our champs, but if you've been following, went down a road regarding all these rap players, man. And then I deleted that particular stream because I don't want this Evolutions to Glory to be centered on that. There's so much on the state of the game, the terrible state of football games, the rats, from everybody else, myself, and it's just I wanted this to be focused on building a team without using the transfer market, without switching players all the time, just building a true team and chaining evolutions together and keeping them going. But it's just this and not bring up the terrible state of the game, largely due to the players, which this is still on EA Sports. They created the game for these players to be how they are, but there's just so much nonsense that these players utilize in these games, non-football trash. I mean, anywhere from like the penalty kick that I discovered, and if you know, you know, I've showed you guys how to do that. I don't like spreading the stuff, but that's a glitch, right? It's the long cross the field ball that we're seeing, park the bus, counter through balls at work, especially if the gameplay is bad with delay. Win alone was not worth it at all, dude. It was one of the most pointless games I've played, but that's where we're at. So this is going to cost me. We're going to move on though from that and try to just finish these games and see what we can do. I can't make any promises, but I'm going to try to focus on just the evolutions of glory. So this strike like Killian, you can see we can turn Marie Jose into an absolute beast. We could even do Gio, right? 91, 88, 87 dribbling. 91, 89, 87 dribbling. Finesse plus. What would she get on the plus side? Interesting. Rapid but not plus. Or quick step but not plus. I wonder which way I'd want to go with that. Pusher. That one's tough. We might bring Gio up, honestly. We might end up bringing Gio up on that one. But I got to get to 50K there. So that's going to be when we start. I just realized something. Hold on. Max 86. Eighty, 87, 86 dribbling. Dang, Adeyemi could end up being a beast. Inside forward. Interesting, he doesn't fit. Didn't have that striker deal. Wait a second. Interesting. Okay. So now, we'll wait for the Killian Evo. But we can start this Evo right here. Wow. He will turn to an absolute monster. Already is a monster. That's where we're at. Let's do it. Havertz keeps going on his climb. I know there's an 89 rated, but it's a premium version in the season pass that I won't be able to get. So we'll be doing that there. Going Rafinha for that one. Based on play-wise, I would have selected Kane, but based on what I want to see, I'm going to go Rafinha. I need to find out what this Yamal glitch was, too. I'm interested to know what that was, but I'm not interested enough to look it up, you know? I already got Hansen, Diani's in there. We'll go Patri. Patri's a beast. That'd be a beast card as well. Let's get to this SBC page and look what we have here. The daily login. Gold. Card low to high. Whoop. Bronze, I'm a dummy. I don't know why I thought it was gold. Boom. I'm about to show you a little trick too to keep rocking this stuff out. Alright, so then we have this Frimpong looks beastly, but I got Gwen who's a monster. We want to get those done, but we got to make sure we have enough cards. All right. Tradable. Will help us on a route to thought they were tradable, didn't it? Alright, so now gotta make sure we're opening these. Alright. Back into SBCs. Alright, so you go into upgrades. Daily bronze. Get this bad boy done. Squad builder. Bronze. Boom. You get these done. 5 of them, right? Now, if you are a player that wants to maximize what you do in this game as far as SBCs, as far as giving yourself the best chance at potentially packing a team of the year, this is the stuff you have to do. Many people miss out on these types of SBCs because they're focused on the daily content. They're focused on whatever the new player that comes out is, you know, and they're trying to get coins. But you have to look at these upgrades in these different areas where you can build up the fodder you need to then move up to the fodder you're going to need for these better players. And then along the way, you're also going to get tradable packs, right? And then that will help you build up coins as well. So there's all these little, let's call them nooks and crannies of the game that people miss. So this is the daily bronze upgrade. You can repeat it, I believe it's 5 times. You put in your bronze, even if you have to go buy 1 bronze for 200 coins, put it in there, open one of these packs that you get, and then keep putting those players in. Finish these until you're done for the day. Right? And you do this every single day. This adds up. It's the same with, which I haven't been practicing because I'm on an Evolutions to Glory, and I can't be asked right now. That's how little I care at the moment, but some people do care. But typically you never quick sell players. Like, that's a given. But it's crazy how a lot of people don't know that. They don't have the patience. Similar to how I don't right now. But if I cared about coins and I wasn't making this Evolutions to Glory where I couldn't, you know, purchase players in the transfer market, I would be selling every player, even if it's just for minimum coins, because it adds up. That difference in coins that you make by putting your players on sale for the minimum as opposed to quick selling, it makes a huge difference. So I finished these up. Now once I get done with these bronzes, I can actually turn these bronzes into both silver and gold, which I'm going to show you next. Should be just about done with these. Get these daily bronze, so I'm done with that. So now I go to daily silver. Same thing. If you see here, you press down on the right analog stick, you see repeatable 5 times. You go in, use squad builder. It has it set up. Usually it does. This one was set up to bronze. You change it to silver. Put that one silver in. That's fine. Boom. Now watch what I do. I'll go now into the store. I'll open all the other stuff later. But I'll open my bronze. So now I have 12 bronzes. Or sorry, I'll open my 1 silver pack. I have 12 silvers to now go ahead and use for the next 4 silver upgrades. Once I do that, then I go into the gold and I do the same thing and I get all the gold packs. Then there's a way to get more gold by putting 5 silver and 5 bronze in it. I do all those. Then I'll go to the 4 times 80 plus out of 10. You pick the top 4 and there's some very good players. Now this is the beauty of FC right here, where I'm going to have to restart because it froze. But while we wait for it to load back up, I can just tell you. So you do that every day, you are going to get the most out of the fodder that you get from this stuff, right? If you're skipping those when the time comes to get fodder, whether it's the all rare bronze and silver teams, if you want to do an icon SBC, or certain SBCs for players, or the gamble packs, even having enough extra fodder to do that. And I'll show you what I mean. When you see some of these cards that I get, some of them are busts, but a lot of them, at least a few of these cards in the 4 picks out of 80 plus, there's 10 choices. You're going to get these very good fodder cards. And you have a chance now, especially, to pack something incredible. It could even be a team of the year. Is that likely? No. But no, it's a win-win, right? It doesn't take that long. I'm doing it all live right here. You go to upgrades, right? Back into silver. Hopefully it added my players. Might not have. Might have to go back in, because that's the downside of doing this stuff within the game instead of on the companion app. It takes a little bit longer. The game freezes up sometimes. Just a silly FC thing you got to deal with, but definitely worth it. Squad builder, silver, boom. We're done. I wish they would do a speed run for these where it says max out, like it says, okay, this is repeatable 5 times. How many times would you like to complete this? And you could put 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. And then if you run out of cards, it will tell you, like, not enough silver to complete, not enough. But if you don't, it will speed run it. It will do it all for you. Boom, 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 boom. Get it done. It says you've now completed this all 5 times. Your packs are in the store. You then go to the store, and you don't got to do this every single time. Now, I get it. So you're going to want to do it manual if you want to manually put in your players each time. Maybe you have certain silvers you want for the silver cup. You don't want the game to automatically select those. Fine. But in cases like this where you just want to hurry up and get it done, they could really speed up that process. Just, oh, hey, this SBC is repeatable 3 times. Auto-complete, yes or no? Yes. How many times? Exhaust the amount that are available, or 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, whatever you choose. That would be awesome. There's a lot of things that would be awesome in this game, such as keeping your stats in a more detailed manner. Keep an all-time leading score list for that year where even when you sell players away, the goals they scored and all their stats are kept. Keeping more detailed stats, such as interceptions, aerial duels won, tackles, blocks, such as what goals does. And they do it for every single game. You can look up all your game history from any opponent and see all the details of that game. Key passes, when the shot was taken, the power the shot was taken, what kind of shot you took. They have it all. So look, 5 bronze, 5 silver. So I go squad builder. I do silver. Boom. Then I go squad builder. I do bronze. Boom. And you complete these, and you just keep going through. Let's go to the store, get the rest of these packs open, then we'll go back in and do this. Finish that up. So there's 11 golds that will be good for the SBCs I'm talking about to get some good fodder. There's some silvers. Three more of these, so we have an abundance of silvers now. And we open all these bronze. Again, wish you could do it all at once. Would be nice. Back into the SBCs, back into the upgrades. So these are the first ones we want to do. Daily rare, 578 red gold players. Or there's, no, 11 gold. This is the ones we want to do. So you use squad builder. So you go we even go low to high silver. Then you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bronze. Boom, boom, boom. Repeatable 3 more times. Do it again. Squad builder. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squad builder. Silver. Boom. Done. 2 more times. Alright, now we go to this. Get some gold rares in there. So you trade out 5 commons, 5 rares. Might as well get the rares out of there since you're doing it for that reason. It's basically a fair trade. Because the commons work for us too, but whatever. We can even do this, honestly. I know they don't have it where you can do rarity. Of course. Alright, and that should be that. Now we go and we open all this crap up. Then we get into the good stuff. The stuff that makes this all worth it. You do this each day. Obviously, you do it on the companion app because it goes quicker. Open these up. 5 fodder cards right there. Plus all the ones we opened earlier. I didn't count, but should have counted. It's a lot of good fodder that you get. These are the trade outs from the common to the rare cards. Which again, it doesn't matter. If they're low rated, you just use them the same way as you would common. If they're high rated, good. Then you lucked out. Oh wait, I think they're 70. I don't think they can be high rated. Either way. 5 max 78. So that was kind of silly because we don't really need. But you never know. Some could be. Some SPCs ask for rare stuff, You see what I'm saying? Boom. Man, isn't it annoying how it does this, guys? And you have to restart the game. It's just, oh man, this game drives me crazy in so many ways. Exit. Really hope we get some good games, win or lose, to finish off this Nightmare Champs. I really followed. They had this Rocket League Championship Series going, and then Jinxie. I'm a big fan of Jinxie. He's been playing Rocket League. I'm in the casual thing right now, but I'm trying to work my way up to get to the point where I can play competitive. You never know, man. I may end up over there. That game is so much fun, and there's so much skill and learning that goes into it. It's pretty cool. May check that out. Start covering that. Alright, so now, back into SBCs. And we do the max these out. This is where you get some coins too, so that's pretty cool. Squad builder, it's gold, low to high, and at least this doesn't do this on the companion app, but on here it will stay put, so you just keep going like that. You do got to make sure they don't take your higher rated card since they do it by position. Actually got to turn that off too. Then we won't have to worry about that anymore. So these, none of these I should quick sell. But because I'm doing an Evolutions of Glory and not regular, I'll quick sell them. But you guys, especially the players, don't quick sell. Sell for their minimum. Do not quick sell. The extra coins add up, I'm telling you. Squad builder. Gold, low to high. Ignore position. Yes. Perfect. There's one. Let's get something good out of here. 84, 81, 85, 80, 82, 83, 82, 81, 82, 83. So we know for sure the Hasegawa. Pavard, so that's 2. 3, 4. Not the best one there. That's okay. Still decent fodder. And we go again. Create your own. Should be doing squad builder, not create my own there. Yeah, so as long as you do ignore position, it will take the lowest for sure. So you get about 8K out of this in coins if you quick sell. If you sell the players for the lowest, you get about 10K coins. Well worth it, boys and girls. Well worth it to take the time to do it. $10K in coins is definitely worth it for this. Just taking a few minutes. Come on. I believe you can complete that 4 times too. Reveal them all. 81, 84, 82, 83, 82, 82, 2, 3, 4, 80. Wow. So 84, 84, 83, 83. Not good so far. I mean, decent, but not. Man, there's a lot better to see out of this stuff. Boom. Roughly 1,300 coins every time without fail. You gotta love it. Got another one of these. Boom. Boom. And we go again. $82, 80, 81, 84, 84. Wow. Some 84s, I believe. So that's all of them. 10 times 83. Use squad builder. So it's an 84 squad team of the week. So then we go low to high. '83. We'll say gold because then we can go get to 1. Otherwise, we'll put like 6 team of the weeks in there. Boom. Team of the week. 10 times 83 plus. We got 2 more of those. Don't know if we have enough. Use squad builder. We'll even move this up 1. See if we can't do it again. We might not be able to. Nope. Alright, so that's what we can complete for now. See what we get out of the store out of these. Depending on what we get out of this, we can do 1 more. Get the last little bit of our 12K out of this. So there's that 10K total. Roughly 10K, and that's just quick selling. See who we might have got here. Left winger. Oh, you know who that is. Forgot her name, but you guys know. She's actually a beast. There's another player with her name too. Shawinga, the striker with her name from Liga 1. Shawinga. Okay, so there we go. So we can do another 10 times 83 plus. All right. So if we get some good here. Might not be able to do this one. We'd have to probably go a little higher than I want to go. Maybe not though. See if an 86 will do it. Walk jumping through it though. Save the suspense. All that for another showing. Alright, so pretty much on repeat on those packs. You see the pack weight's pretty bad, but you never know. We lived, we saw, we conquered, and now we move into the final part of our champs run. See what we can do here. Six and 5. 4 more games. We've seen how it's gone. Hype Bino. Let's see what we get out of this. You're so hoping for a good footy game, boys. We got Havertz on his way to becoming an ultimate beast. Then we potentially have a winger we can make into a beast. Yes! I'm sick! Good start. Alright, Havertz. We'll take it. Nice little run around the goalie. And a quick little victory there, boys and girls. Not a bad start to the night. Something we definitely wanted, needed. We'll take it. That's 3 to go. Man, I hate just staring at that record, though, dude. What a terrible, terrible, terrible weekend. Just so much BS games. And trust me, I know at the end of it, those guys prove nothing by winning the way they do, playing the way there's no... Thought I had some kits in here that I could quick sell. Maybe not. $4,000 on these. Why not, right? Should show you which ones are tradable or not, so you don't have to go through everyone, but... Why not, right? Should show you which ones are tradable or not, so you don't have to go through everyone, but... Oh well. Oh, wait. I know I got some... All right. Whatever. more. Use the restroom and then we'll get back to another one. Alright, good. I'll check it out. Hell yeah. Alright. 3 more games to go, boys and girls. Play some champs. 3 more. Let's lock in and keep her going. Nice little squad, nice little squad. Okay, I see. Oh, nice bumpski. You're in. Go. That was terrible by me, by the way. Come on, have. it's so close. Quits trying to rush it, though. Offsides. He was more calm there. I was in a little bit of trouble. Ah, come on. You're in. Guys, my players are moving like freaking trucks. The cuts and everything. That was a good run player there. Gotta love that. Good goal, Havertz. Havertz finally in the right place, like my other strikers. Well, Claudia was always in the right place, but Marie Jose not so much. Maybe if I include her in this new Evo, but I think I'm gonna do Gio because she could maybe replace Javi on the wing there. Whoa! Silly play. I put that in the air. More, I need more. More, and I'm in there. Dude, why won't the ball go in the air? Why won't the ball go in the air there, boys? Hair in my mouth. Thought that was in. Hamsik usually buries those. We gotta finish this guy off. Threw him off just enough. Oh my god. Can you get lucky or no? Now can you get lucky? I don't think so. God, I gotta finish this guy off, man. Finishing these guys off has been a major issue for me. Probably expected goals 3 or 4-0 right now. And it's 1 instead. Nobody but to blame but myself there. A few goofy plays for sure, but... These bounce backs are the dumbest thing in the history of the sport. Or the game, sorry, the sport. What a goal. Havertz, you are an absolute monster, guys. Remember all the way back at the beginning of the year when I started Evo on this guy. I know people probably thought I was crazy. That's the one thing that I'm going to keep reminding you guys of because we took that break for the goals alpha. But that decision is paying off big time because he's a monster and he's not even close to done it. It's been overshadowed by the terrible gameplay, but his positioning, his runs, his beastliness, he's just a monster. Goals, assists, he does it all. Goals, assists, he does it all, boys and girls. 6'4", light on the ball, feels incredible. He's just a beast of a player. Now I want you to notice something. Go look at those highlights from my last stream and the player movement, the goofiness, and I'm not saying it hasn't existed at all today, but far less. Far less. See my ability to quickly switch my defender and mark who I need to mark? If you're wondering what happened there, I used shield. Kind of a weird animation, but still. Gotta know better. I knew that was getting blocked. Good Dante. Doing that. Yeah, it keeps... Why? I gotta figure out what's going on. Could just be FC. I don't know, man. Hopefully it will stop. I'm gonna look into it after this game. But you notice the difference on the pitch. It's just crazy. I wish you guys could see it more because if you were here earlier, those ratty opponents, dang it, there it goes again. Did it just glitch again? Because it will say disconnect, connect, disconnect, connect. It's driving me crazy too, dude. Let me know if when I say that if it's